We are just one day out from Election Day, and efforts are underway to keep poll workers and voting integrity safe.
Here to discuss is ABC News Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas. Thanks so much for being with us, Pierre.
You. My pleasure.
So election workers all across the country have been getting threats. So I'm curious, what's being done to keep them safe?
Sign of the times. It's unprecedented. Some jurisdictions like Detroit, they actually have bulletproof glass to protect election workers, panic buttons for them to call police. Some jurisdictions in Arizona have armed guards, surveillance cameras, even a SWAT team at the ready. So this is something that we didn't see 10 years ago, but it's a new era that we're in now.
Something else that authorities are concerned about. You say that China, Russia, and Iran are all involved in disinformation campaigns, with Russia being the most aggressive one. What do we know?
Just in the last week and a half, think about this. They've been very clever and very focused. In Battleground, Pennsylvania, the Russians, according to the FBI, created a video of a man looking like he was destroying Trump ballots. In Battleground, Georgia, there's a video that's out there of a man claiming to be a Haitian immigrant who said he voted multiple times using multiple IDs. Again, Russian fake propaganda that they produced and sent into the American system.
Speaking of fake stuff, the FBI issued a statement saying that it's aware of two fake videos that are claiming to be from the FBI relating to election security. We're showing here screen grabs of that video, some of those videos that we believe the FBI has put a warning about. What more do we know about these videos?
My sources are telling me that these are also created by the Russians. Again, targeting the FBI to make it seem like the FBI is putting out information that is all bogus, it's all false, it's all made up. And again, the notion that foreign governments are trying to meddle at this stage of the election, again, is not unprecedented, but the level that we're seeing this year is beyond anything we've seen before.
And you've also been in touch with Homeland Security and the FBI when it comes to combating disinformation. What are they doing?
The main thing they're doing is they are basically responding in real time. You saw the FBI over the weekend put out a statement saying, hey, by the way, any video that you see regarding this set of facts, we did not put it out. It's not from us.
You recently sat down with the top U.S. cybersecurity official. What is she saying? She keeps saying that the election's never been more secure. Why does she believe that?
Two reasons. Number one, she's making the point that the voting machines that most Americans will use, none of them are connected to the internet. So she says for that reason, it's virtually impossible to hack them. Number two, 97% of Americans who vote will have their votes recorded on a paper ballot. Here's why that's important. She says because that means there's an artifact. The paper exists, so you can go back and recount and double check as many times as you need to. So she claims that we will have an accurate vote on election.
Let's switch gears a bit. Former President Trump is coming under fire and being criticized for comments that he made about Congresswoman Liz Cheney last week at a rally there in Arizona. He shocked a lot of people when he suggested that Cheney be put in the line of fire. Trump later saying he meant that she is a war hawk who was afraid to fight herself. The Arizona Attorney General is also investigating. What do we know about this?
Well, what she said or suggested is she wants to look at the law to see if what he said qualifies as a direct threat. Now, you just read what he claims, that this was just, a reference to her being a war hawk and someone who promotes, going to fight wars, but who really, if she was put in that position, would be, afraid. So we'll have to wait and see what the law says. It's very much up in the air, but again, clearly it shocks so many people. The language saying, guns directed at her face, that that official, the question was put to them, what should you do if anything?
ABC Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas, you're going to be busy.
Thank
you so much. And for continuing coverage of the 2024 election and last-minute voter registration information, scan that QR code. It's right there on your screen.